Good morning. Welcome to Grumpy Sheep Happy Llama. We are coming to you from Eastern Ontario, Canada, and my name is Robin.
I'm Sylvie.
And believe it or not, this is Sunday, June 1st,
Yep.
June, not January, June 1st,
Already.
2025. No, my point was, it's sweater weather.
It is, for sure.
Yep, so even indoors, it's sweater weather. So it's been a crazy year. Half the rest of Canada's burning.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, and we're under rain and cold. So I wish it would just even out and there would be nice climate everywhere, but I guess that's something we need to work towards.
Yeah.
So anyway, welcome to our channel. Thank you for returning, or for our returning viewers, and I'm really glad you found us for our new viewers.
Yes.
And I hope you come back.
For sure.
All right.
So,
your spiel.
my spiel. So, normally we talk about what we're currently wearing, knit-wise, or sewn. Yeah, I just got some coffee for us. And she nuked it again. Anyways, so what we're wearing, and then our knit-alongs. Yeah, going through our knit-alongs.
Okay, so spin the bin.
Spin them in, yes, and the 12 days of cast on and stash down.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we were also, Sylvie and I and our little group that we hang out with all the time,
Yes.
were discussing, or they were discussing on the train to Knit City, Montreal, to have a little mini knit along for Tin Can Knits Hoodie. What's it called? The proper name.
Besties, the Besties hoodie.
The Besties hoodie.
Yes.
And then somebody, I guess, was watching us from our last episode and asked us if we could do a KAL for that. So we would love to do a KAL for that. We would like to, but I'm concerned that not everybody wants to make the hoodie.
Can I just say the hoodie, when you look at it, it's very colorful, but you don't have to make it that colorful.
And you have a choice if you want to make a sweatshirt.
Yes.
Kangaroo pocket or
Yes.
not. So you have all kinds of options.
Yes.
And it's all the different weights of yarn.
It is.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
So you could raid your stash and make, let's just do it for the hoodie.
Okay.
At first I was thinking we might be eliminating a lot of people who might want to participate just by focusing on the hoodie.
Yeah.
And then open it up to all the Tin Can Knits patterns. But really, the hoodie, you can do so much with it. And it would
That's
you
very
could
true.
double dip in our stash down part
Exactly.
if you're using old yarn. And second to that, if you want to join the Jennifer Stash Down Diaries group, she has elder stash. So you stash that's like over 10 years old. So if you could find those bits and come up with a really creative way of making the Besties hoodie, I think that would be a lot of fun.
I think that would be very, very, very fun. Yes, I agree.
So we have to pick a start date.
So do we want to do mid-June then?
Okay, I have to spin for it still.
Oh
but
yes,
okay.
that's right.
Yeah, but that's
Okay,
not
no.
everybody.
Let's, because I want you to be ready for it too. You're
Okay,
spinning
thank you.
for that, so we'll come back to you guys.
Maybe
with start
maybe
date.
July 1st.
Sure, you think
It's-
you'll be ready by then?
I'll make myself ready by then.
Okay.
So July
Okay,
1st.
we'll say July 1st. Tentatively, we'll get back to you at our next podcast. We'll check in with Robin,
Yeah,
see
we'll do
where she's
temperature
at.
Because I like to come up with all the things and then don't get too much done. Okay.
Okay, so those are knit-alongs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we go into our whips and our finished projects. Anyways.
And then all the rest of it.
Yeah.
The regular rigmarole. Okay.
So what are you wearing? That's really beautiful.
Oh goodness. That's a really good question. Oh crap. It's snow something. It's not sun dotted, but it's, I don't even remember. Anyway, it's a really nice sweater.
Yeah. Is it with?
It's with,
Letlopi?
actually it's elder Letlopi. It's the
Oh.
previous generation of Letlopi. It's by Reynolds, and somebody was destashing and didn't like this yarn. So I adopted it and
Nice.
immediately turned it into this sweater.
Yeah.
And I could probably look it up in my group. Well, I'll tell Sylvie, and then she'll put it down below what pattern it is. I can't remember.
It's been a while.
But yeah, it has been a while. But I love it. And at first, I found that the Reynolds Letlopi felt more scratchy than the Iztex Letlopi. And I remember it being very scratchy, so it didn't get a lot of love. But I put it on yesterday for an outdoor thing that we had, and all of a sudden it feels softer. So I don't know if my sensory perceptions are dead or if it became softer. Anyway, it's softer than it was than I remember. Anyway, it's really nice and I love it.
Good.
And I hope I can wear short sleeves tomorrow if the weather is
Well, the
good.
sun is supposed to come back tomorrow, so we shall see.
And then what are you wearing, Sylvie?
I'm wearing my Love Note by Tin Can Knits. And I forget the yarn I use, but I do know it's 100% BFL.
You
DK.
bought it at the first year of Spencerville.
Who was it
Yes.
that did this?
I don't know, but it was the first year at Spencerville when they first opened. And it was itty bitty, itty bitty.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways,
I remember that.
I really like this one. Yeah, it's Knit DK BFL and knits up quick for everyone who knows who knits, who've already knit a love note. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing.
Very nice.
Sorry, I can't tell you what the yarn brand is, but
yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, you can look it up on your project page if you kept notes.
Sure.
Maybe. Theoretically, that's what Ravelry's for, but not everybody uses it.
No, to its full potential. No,
yes, exactly.
I know. All right. So I don't have any finished projects this time, but someone does.
I do. Well, one's not fully finished.
Okay.
It's an FO, but not an FFO. We'll use the cross stitch term for that.
Oh, okay.
Meaning, I haven't sewn in the ends, I haven't done the Kitchener stitch, and I haven't put in the elastic and the I-cord.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yes. It's according to Sylvia, it's finished.
Well, yeah, not quite finished. You're missing your elastic.
I missed my elastic, but I finished my leggings.
Mm-hmm.
So there they are. I finished them. I ran out of wool just in time to do which is pretty serendipitous. Oh, that's the back. That's the front. So it has short row shaping to make room for my bum. And I ran out of wool just when I had to start the ribbing, which is pretty good. So I just kind of grabbed the closest bit of sport weight I could find from Briggs & Little, and I did that. So it matches, but it was going to look at my waist. So I just have to do the Kitchener stitch for the crotch. So in the ends, like I said, I put the elastic, and I think I don't know if they make hockey skate shoe laces, like laces, hockey skate laces, long enough. But if they were to make hockey laces long enough to act as an I-cord, I would use that.
I don't know. I'm not a hockey mom, so I couldn't tell you.
Me neither, but I wonder. Anyway, I'll check that out. That's possible, or I'll just make an I-cord or something.
And you've tried them on and everything, and they fit nice?
Yeah, I'm really happy with them. And when I tried them on, it's like, I've got to make more. That's so nice. So somebody had asked, will the knees become baggy when I'm wearing them?
Yeah.
I don't know yet. But
we'll find out,
when I find out, I will report back. But I haven't worn them yet. I've only tried them on.
Okay.
So we'll find out.
Nice.
Thank you. I'm very excited. All right. So one UK trip project done. Oh, and that's one of my 12 cast-ons too.
Yes.
One of my 12 cast-ons. All right. So my other FO.
Oh, I look at the cutie.
Is Professor Fungi. He doesn't look very fun. He looks very serious.
I think he looks
But there he is in all of his pink and brown and red
he's got
glory.
a little bag with him?
He's got a little bag, yeah, for all of his, I don't know what he's collecting. Rocks, flowers, I'm not sure. But anyway, so there he is. And I used sparkly yarn for his beard, so it looked like there was dew or something caught in his beard.
Very nice.
But I don't think you can see it. So, but anyway, he's done. I finished him at 10 minutes after 11 last night, just before the deadline.
Okay, yeah, so he was the gnome of the month, I guess.
He was.
The month of May.
Yes, he is. So I'm going to plan better for June, not leave it to the last minute, because that was a bit stressful. I didn't enjoy that part of it.
I wasn't expecting him to be that huge.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
he's very sturdy.
Yes. A lot of stuffing and a lot of beans. He has soybeans in his butt. He's got a soybean butt. And a lot of cardboard cutouts, like around the rim for his hat, and on his bum he put cardboard.
Interesting.
So I couldn't find my compass, so I had to do it the old-fashioned way with the ruler. And anyway, it would have been easier just to take the compass and go whoosh, but I had to do it slowly. Anyway.
Definitely.
Yeah, and that's all my FOs.
All right. Okay, then I guess we'll go into our knitting whips. Okay. So, still working on the, I think it's Solid Green Gables.
Yes.
And it was my, oh yeah, I forgot I slipped a stitch here. Oh my God.
You missed one.
I'm gonna have to fix that.
Yeah. Outlander?
With my Outlander yarn, yes.
By Lolo.
Lolo did it.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the colorway though. Sorry guys. I could go look it up, I guess.
Is it Lollipop?
Maybe. I can't rember. But I have
like a filing cabinet. Sorry.
Nope. Okay, so I got the one done. Now, if you ever do this, this is by the Kitchen Sink shop. This should have been on the side more, and I did it all in the middle, and I don't know why I did that. So, but anyways, it still looks okay. So that's the one sock. I turned the heel when I was in North Bay, so I just need to get the foot done. This was part of my whip go. So I worked more than 5 days on it. So definitely for this one here on my whip go board, it is done. Hopefully I'll get it done by the month of June. And that'll be that for those socks because they've been hanging around too much.
Good.
Yes.
Good stuff.
And you?
Yeah, I have whips. I don't remember what's in what bag. I always have to open the bag and look to say, oh yeah, there's that. So this is an undershirt that I started. Actually, it's not supposed to, it's in real life, it's not an undershirt, but I'm using it as an undershirt. And if you've watched us before, you might remember the story of me getting a whole pile of Knitting for Olive fingering weight yarn in the same color. And I made a top, the Cloud Pullover by Petite Knit in one. I don't know where I put that. I haven't seen it lately.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's okay. It's somewhere. Bottom of a pile.
Yeah.
And so here's the undershirt because I have three balls left, but the sweater I'm making is, it's a vest, is the June Top Light by Petite Knit, but she wants me to use a gauge of 28 stitches over 4 inches, which means I won't have enough yarn. So I had to increase my gauge. I forget what I'm using. I think it might be 24. Anyway, I have notes, but I can't read them at the moment. But I think I increased my gauge to 24 stitches over 4 inches. And I hope that I will get enough. And then I had to change my size, of course. So it looks like I will have just enough to get this. But the top that she designed, it's quite long. I don't know if I'll need it necessarily that long.
Well, there you go. So you'll probably save there.
Yeah, I hope so. So that's my hope for that.
Good.
Your turn.
Okay, so my next whip. So I cast this on yesterday because Marie-Élise KAL, which is a local designer, she is hosting a knit along, which she started, I think it was in May, I think she started it. But it's the, what's it called? The Great Canadian
Knit Along.
Knit Along. So you pick any of her patterns and then you get so many points if you use Canadian yarn, like from a Canadian indie yarn dyer and a Canadian bag, project bag maker. So I will link her information below. So if you want to join, because there are prizes drawn, I think, on July 1st, which is on Canada Day. So I have my Canadian bag, which is from Sociavan, that I picked up a few weeks ago at the Spencerville knitting show or knitting festival.
Fiber Fest?
Yeah, what was it called? Forecast Calls for Yarn.
Yeah.
And I did get from Shirley Bryan, I think it was last year, this particular yarn, and it's called What is a Weekend? And as you guys probably know from watching other podcasts, this is referencing to Downton Abbey, the Duchess, who had no idea what a weekend was and actually asked, what is a weekend? I thought that was funny. And so the pattern for Marie-Élise KAL is called What is a Weekend? Because it's Downton Abbey.
Pattern is called that too?
Yeah, because it's a Downton Abbey pattern. So I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. So these are the what the socks are look like, which I really love these colors. It's more like a fade.
Okay.
And so I got the cuff done and I finished the first 12 rounds, I think it is, of the pattern. So I don't know if you could really see, but they're knit pearls patterns. So it's kind of hard to see what it looks like. It looks like little diamonds type deal.
Nice.
So I started that yesterday. And remember when I said, oh, there seems to be a problem with the pattern. It's not lining up.
Right.
No, there was a problem with the knitter. She wasn't able to count right. So
4 is a hard number to count to.
Yeah, exactly. 5. There was 5.
Oh, that's beyond difficult.
Yeah, so knitting with 2.25 needles. And again, if you want to check it out, you can go see Marie-Élise KAL on her Ravelry page or Instagram, and she'll have all the info there.
Yeah, alrighty. So I think I had shown you this. This is another sweater where I'm changing the gauge to match the yarn that I'm using, and I'm using Jamieson and Smith jumper weight in this color. And they just have numbers for their color, but it's 122 mix. I love Jamieson and Smith. Wish I could grow them in my backyard.
That would be so fun.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Just go picking whatever color you want.
Exactly. I wish. So this is the Portland pullover by Isolde de Tigre, and it's a boxy. I don't know if I chose a size big enough. I guess it's boxy because it's drop shoulder. It's supposed to be oversized, and it is a little bit. I just don't know if I went oversized enough, or maybe I just did it right. I don't know. But last time I saw you, or you saw me, I think I had to pull out, and I think I was here on the back. So now I've got all the rest of the back done and the shoulders picked up, and now I'm working down the front.
Nice.
So at some point, I guess everything will match up. I wonder if I'm curious if there probably will be bustards. We say bustards.
Bustards. Oh, okay, that's what you're trying to say.
I just used the first letter. Anyway, so I imagine that's going to be involved in that too, because I think her patterns do have that. So Anyway, I'm very happy that I've finally made some progress because it felt like I was forever in the same place on the
Yeah,
back.
well, you had to rip back, so for
Yeah,
sure.
more than once.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that feels pretty good. So that's my other UK trip
Yeah.
sweaters.
Good, you're coming along with that one.
Coming along. Do you have anything else?
Yes, well, speaking about ripping back.
Oh.
So the famous
Oh,
traveler's
yes.
shell, guys.
Did you rip back
God.
yesterday?
No, I didn't even touch it.
It's in the naughty corner.
I think as I'm going to so fast because I want to get it done before Amy gets it done. But anyway,
Oh, yeah.
it's not gonna happen. Amy's gonna get it done. So where am I? Oh my god, I don't even know where am I. So this is the back. I was working on the back, and I was doing the short rows for the neck, and then doing for the shoulders for the back, and it's not lining up at all. At first, the portion of the neck was to the side somehow. I'm like, what? So I had to rip back, and then I managed to get it in the center, but now the sides are not matching up. So I'm gonna have to rip back.
So how far do you have to rip back?
So where am I? So, well, not very far.
That's
like
good.
down here,
Okay,
like it's the
6
short
rows or
rows.
something.
But
Okay.
again, so then I'm gonna have to like be careful when I go down, because it's gonna be what row am I on now? Is the purl and the knit, and which row would that be? 4, 7, 6? I don't know. So you know,
Right.
that's the kind of pain that I would have to go through.
Do it in the morning when you have your coffee.
I'm gonna do it on next weekend
Okay.
when I have an afternoon to myself. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
What? You have a weekend free?
Next weekend, I'm thinking.
Wow.
I know. This May was crazy for me anyways.
Yeah, me too.
So, yeah.
If you're bored, I have something you can do with me on Saturday.
So, I was hoping at least being on the ribbing on this thing, you know, around the, down
Right, down the
here.
front, yeah.
Oh,
that's too
well.
bad. That'll just make it more precious
Exactly.
because you spent more time with it.
Yeah,
Right?
I was, you know what? I was looking for that little tin.
Oh.
It was in here.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so last time too I had seen you, I was casting on leg warmers again for my trip. So it's the Seta Style leg warmer pattern is free from Skein Deer Knits on Ravelry. And on the way to Stitch North, we stopped in Peterborough at Needles in the Hay. And I picked up, it's really nice. And I wanted some nice wool, and I ended up buying British wool, and man, it's really nice.
Good.
It's really nice. It's lamb Romney. It's Lore. And
Yes.
I almost think I wish we're making a sweater out of this because it's so gorgeous.
I have to make a little day trip maybe one of these days.
I
when
might.
you come back from your trip.
Yeah, or well, Peterborough is pretty far, but yeah, I guess we could do everything. Anyway, we're digressing.
Yeah.
So I cast it on last time I saw you. I think I was at the ribbing, but now I'm here.
Nice.
I'm past the knee and I'm on the decreases down the leg.
Good.
So I imagine I'm significantly taller than Ellie of Skein Deer. So of course I'm going to have to try this on all the time to see how it fits. But it fits snugly. It doesn't pull. I was worried that the color work
would
pull
on
too much and look ugly, but it pulls, but doesn't pull
Stretch it
too
out.
much. Yeah, you can still see the design. It kind of pulls like that.
Okay.
I guess I should show you. Sorry, I'm whipping everybody in the face. Yeah, it kind of pulls like this. So not too bad. So I think this will be really, really nice.
So you knit a certain length and then you do some more ribbon at the bottom?
Yeah, at the bottom at the ankle. Yeah. So, and of course I have Pikachu here. He's my beginning of round guy. So I like this little guy.
Cute.
Yeah. Thanks. So that's my other whip.
All right.
Active whip.
Yes.
Oh, I have one more active whip. Okay. No, I have 2 more. Sorry. I'm just getting my ducks in a row. I just saw somebody had a t-shirt that says, I don't have ducks in a row. No, I don't have ducks and I don't have a row. I have squirrels and they're everywhere. I think that's what it said.
Yeah,
I could be paraphrasing, but I think that gives a good idea. That's me.
Okay, so I have another whip. So this was on my whip go as well, which I managed to finish for the month of May. Well, I didn't finish the project. I finished my goal for the month of May. So it's Autumn's Eve. It's this nice little, very simple garter
Oh,
shawl.
did I see this before? I don't think I did.
I don't know.
This bird knits. Nice.
Yeah. So this yarn I got last year as well from Les Belles Bouclettes. And this is, well, it was her new line last year. Got it in Kempville. Jolie. this is 70% kid mohair and 30% Canadian Arawi. So yes, I got this nice rusty color with this beautiful orangey color.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah, I
this.
remember
Yes.
getting this.
Yeah.
So I have, I think, 4 or 5 more repeats. One and then I start fading in the nice brown into it. Yeah, so it's hard to see because my cable is not very long.
Right.
But it's just garter stitching for now with increases. So
that would be so nice too.
yeah, and I like how the colors are showing. Like the looks like there's some. It's hard to tell. Like some
variegation
stripes.
kind of. Yeah. Yeah, that's really pretty.
Thank you.
I love her stuff.
Yeah,
so gorgeous.
Very nice and soft.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good. Good for you.
Is it on 4 millimeters, I think.
Or 3.75.
Because they were asking for.
Oh, they don't have the number.
They were asking for 3.5, so I probably went up to a 4.
No, it's 3.5.
I am doing a 3.5. Oh, I thought I would have went up to a 4. Oh, well, there you go.
All right. So when we did I have a finished one?
I thought you had a finished one.
I don't know where my finished one is.
Or maybe you thought you had a finished one.
No, because this is feeling pretty thin. So
Oh, okay.
anyway, I think I have a finished one, but it's not in my bag. Anyway, so I think I have shown this before, and I think I was working on the one that's finished. I think I've had a hoe, and who knows where I put it. Anyway, so I'm also working on the other one, and I have been working on this because I had a couple of doctor's appointments where I had to sit in a waiting room. Everybody's on their cell phone, and I'm knitting.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So this is my socks, just a plain old vanilla sock, 68 stitches, and I'm using 2.25 millimeter needles. This is yarn by West Yorkshire Spinners, and it's the colorway Kingfisher. So, and that's just my waiting room knitting. Car knitting not so much.
Good job.
Because you have all the pointy bits. I'm worried about an accident and stabbing myself. So I like circular knitting for that.
Sure. Okay. Did you have another whip?
Yeah. Do you have one?
No, I'm good for my whips. For my knitting whips. I think that's enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah. This is. It's caught somehow around that bag. Okay. Oh yeah. Did we show you this?
Yes. We saw someone at Knit City who had that bag. We're like, hey,
yeah,
look at that.
Yeah, that's true, right? Got that from a store in Okanagan.
Yeah.
So this is a shawl I'm working on. This is from.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't it pretty?
How come you didn't tell me you were working on that?
You knew. I've shown it before.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize
it was much smaller before.
I didn't realize it was
like this.
going to turn out that nice.
This is by Andrea Mowry, and can I remember? Satellite. It's called Satellite. That's what it is.
Very nice.
So this is a gift for somebody. I belong to a prayer shawl group, and we meet every second Monday. And the lady who organizes the prayer shawl group, she's never received a shawl.
Oh.
So I said, would you, and these are her colors, and I said, would you like me to make this one for you?
Yeah.
And she was kind of taken aback and surprised, and I think she kind of felt unworthy, that kind of expression. Because she's going through a really difficult time right now. Her husband has Alzheimer's and cancer, and he's just been admitted to a home, and he's having a hard time.
Adjusting as
and
well,
of course, she must be too, right? The guilt and everything, that how you feel when that happens. So anyway, so I thought, well, I'll make this shawl for her.
Sure.
So it's very pretty, and I think, no, that's not quite true. Most of the yarn, the gray and the gold, is from Edie Knits, and the gold is her cashmerino. How do you say it? CBM? No, that's a sheep.
CM.
Cashmerino and something.
Merino?
And nylon.
CMN and CM. Oh, sorry, guys.
Wow.
Caught me off guard. I don't know.
We're having a total collective brain fart. So anyway, that is cashmere. It has merino and it has nylon in it. So MCN.
There you go.
It. MCN. Oh, jeez. So that's the gold. It's beautiful. There it is. I have a ton of her gold. I bought a sweater's quantity of this. I think in like 2016 or something, and I still haven't knit with it. It feels like it's too pretty and I'm going to screw up. So it's still there. All right, and the gray is hers as well, Evie Knits. The two pinks are from in Quebec there. Biscotte.
Oh, okay.
They're from Biscotte. So that was our scrap stuff left over from Open Sea.
Okay.
Yeah. So so that's what I'm knitting that in. So old stash, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
so-
stash diving.
So I'm pretty, yeah, I was amazed I could get enough to make a shawl out of
Yeah.
my stash. I was super happy.
Yeah, that's.
I'm hoping that, I forget which color it is. One of the colors I may not quite have enough. I'm hoping, but
Can you get like another pink that's similar? Is it the pink one?
I don't remember which one it is, if it's the gray or if it's
I'm sure
the
you
pink.
can work something out.
Yeah, just quit early. I don't know. Anyway, I'm hoping, but anyway, that's what I'm working on.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Are we done with our knitting? I am for now. You?
Well, I don't know. Am I allowed to talk about, when do I talk about a plan? I went down a rabbit hole or a squirrel
Oh, sure.
hole?
Go ahead.
Is that okay?
Tell us one of your many plans. Kidding.
She was making fun of me yesterday.
Okay.
So, okay. I was talking to my friends and they're older and wiser and they are also more knowledgeable than I.
They have, yeah, well, they've, yeah, go ahead.
They have more life and travel experience.
Yeah.
So I was talking about some of the areas that I plan to go in Scotland. My family comes from around Dumfries and Cookubry, and one of them said, "Oh, that's where the Sandcar knitting mitten tradition comes from," which blew my mind. I mean, I know about the Sandcar mittens. I have patterns for it, but I've been too busy to read the details. I just
Didn't
like the
realize it
pattern.
was from your
Yeah,
area
exactly.
that your
I
family
didn't look
came
it up.
from.
She's
Yeah.
like, "Oh yeah, that's really cool." So when she told me that, then I looked it up, and it's like, "Oh wow, that's really neat." So now I feel compelled to make some Sandcar knitted stuff. So I went on to Ravelry, and this is the amazing bit. I went on to Ravelry, I looked up Sandcar anything, and it showed a bunch of patterns that apparently were in my library. And it's like, well, I'm not gonna. One of them was a book that I've used multiple times. So this I know I have, and I knew
Yeah.
exactly where it was. This is not an issue. I've made.
I feel like you've shown this book before.
I am sure I have. I've made so many sweaters out of this book. I made this sweater for my father-in-law. It fit him like I took his measurements and made it for him. I made a sweater for my husband out of this book, one of the Ganseys.
Yeah.
I've made just about everything. But the sweater now I plan to make for myself is the Sandcar. Can you see it? I can't see.
Yeah, we can
Okay,
see it.
so there it is there. And I'm gonna make that, and then I thought, well, I should use my stash. So I went stash diving, and I found some yarn that we have. That's, I say we because Sylvie and I are sharing this box. So I took a share of this, and it's the Strickegarn 3-ply Rama yarn. I have 7 skeins, but I don't have the black, so I had to order the black. We have it in Finul, in the fingering, but not in the DK weight. So I ordered some from the only people who carry this now in Canada that I could find is in BC.
It's supposed to be cool. Do they not carry that? I
No,
thought they did.
They did a long time ago. I didn't see it on their site.
Okay.
So a lot of people used to carry it, but they no longer seem to carry it. So, but in wet coast yarn, I think it's called.
Okay.
I think they're in Vancouver. They're around there in BC, and they specialize in Norwegian yarn. So I had to order it from there, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, it's the exact same price per ball. And this is how old? This is old.
Yes.
This is it? It's almost 10 years old,
Oh my
eh?
God, yeah.
Yeah. So again, elder stash. Yay! So, but of course, only half of it will be elder stash. The other thing that I thought was really cool was that the other patterns I apparently owned, but it was from a Vogue magazine, knitting magazine from 2017, and it's like, I'm not going to have that anymore. I won't be able to find it. There's no way. So I was considering buying a new copy because you still can, surprisingly enough. But then I thought, oh, that's it. I'm just going to look. So I looked and I took a break and made a cup of tea. And then I looked and took another break and had another cup of tea and did some knitting. And then I looked the third time and oh, lo and
found
behold,
it.
there it was.
Good.
I have it. So there are a whole bunch of sweaters in here. Like, look at that.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh,
Isn't
I like
that
the
gorgeous?
pink around the collar and the sleeve or the.
Yeah. So I don't
Nice.
know if I have to make this before my trip, but it is beautiful. But they have a hat.
Or you can knit it. Someone was mentioning yesterday you can knit it while you're there type deal.
That's
too.
true, yeah. Mittens.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be cold. So I'm going to make socks. Not necessarily pink and black. But I'd like to make socks. I don't find gloves practical.
Green and black would be nice, or your chartreuse and black would be cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true, right? I'm not going to make gloves.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the patterning from the gloves and just make mittens because it's too impractical for our climate anyway. I'm not sure how it is in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
But I was amazed that I found this book and I was able to
Yeah,
get the
that's
patterns.
really cool.
Yeah, that's amazing. So elder stash and elder pattern.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh yeah, this pattern, I'll just tell you.
Mhm.
So this book I bought October 12th, 1990, and I paid $12.99. One of these balls of yarn of Strickegarn cost $12.95. Okay, I'll shut up now.
No, it's okay.
So Sylvie
cool.
was like, and you're gonna make this, and you're planning to make this. That's okay, go ahead.
It's like, wait a minute, Robin, did you do this yet? Because this is what you were planning. No, you didn't make it yet. I'm knitting on it right now. Okay. You think you're gonna have the time?
I don't know. It's nice to have dreams. I know
It is.
I don't get disappointed if I don't finish it, but I really have a lot of fun making the plans.
But definitely your mittens or your socks you could get done before you get there.
Or I could do it on the plane.
Yeah,
the
and
umpteen-hour plane.
for sure.
Flight.
And then you know,
Train.
start the sweater over there or something to say you started it there. I don't know.
Maybe have it done. Well, yeah, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff to carry around, so it might be better to have that done and just do the small things, maybe on the train rides and whatever. We'll see. I mean, you know, nobody's gonna die if something doesn't happen, but it sure is fun in the meantime.
Yeah.
So
it was an interesting discovery for you.
It was. It was really cool. And there's a museum, so I have to go to this museum. So
for sure, you have to take nice pictures.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
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 Cool.
All right. Onwards and upwards.
Yeah. Spinning now, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Did you? Oh, you did some spinning.
I did some spinning. It's been forever since I've done some spinning. So we had a little spinning day yesterday with friends. So I bought the first time we went to Right Bank, so that was like 2 years ago. This little package called Cider Mill, and it had no, it's not called Cider Mill. Is it called? Yeah, Cider Mill. It's the colors, anyways, from Woodland Pixie, and she had all of these colors, like autumn colors in there. So I had already, you could see, I've got some here skinned up, already spun up 4 of the bumps actually, and I'm missing 2 of the bumps, so I'm spinning this color here right now. What
do you mean you're missing 2 of the bumps?
I'm spinning 2
you're
of the bumps.
spinning 2 of the bumps, right.
There's 2 more bumps left for me to spin on my supported spindle. And so I got all of this done yesterday. We were in the garage for like
we were wearing sweaters,
good 3-4 hours,
jackets,
actually.
shawls, under blankets.
Yeah, it was cold and damp, but it was fun. We were all there huddled together, spinning. So I'm happy I got some of this done.
Yeah. And we got a new person. We taught her how to spin, and she's doing really, really well. And she's totally hooked now, which is fantastic. And she is the dyer behind Revolution Yarn, so we're really happy to meet her for the first time, and I hope she comes back.
For sure.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So, you got some spinning done.
I did. None of these are blocked. I haven't had time to do things like block things. And this is, so also what I was doing was I have some spindles. I used to have spindles that I had to use for something, so I wrapped the yarn onto toilet paper rolls.
Oh yeah.
And the toilet paper rolls have been gathering dust for a while. So I thought, well, that's it. I'm going to take it off and I'm going to spin them. So I applied them on my wheel. And this is unknown white fiber that was done. I think this is they're both my sheep.
Okay.
And then this is also my sheep, and I did this one too. I have no idea who they are anymore. You always think you're going to remember. Yeah. And you never do, right?
So definitely with what you're spinning now, write down the name of your sheep.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I am. So then as I had shown you before, I had also purchased another Orange Glow sample pack from World of Wool when I purchased it from Carberry Farm at the Spencerville. The forecast calls for yarn.
Yeah.
So I have 4 of them done. I think I have 2 remaining to spin and ply.
That's cute.
Yeah, I really like them. And I hope they're just pretty much the same grist as the first batch that I did. But I think I have a default size.
Yeah.
And this is the one I spun yesterday. So this I just pulled off the wheel this morning. And that is, this is from XGel, of course. And it's my August 2023 Fiber Club. And it's a mixture of Shetland, cashmere, and silk. And it spun up. It was interesting because it spun up really fine, and I was worried it was going to be too thin, but even just plying it, it poofed.
Good.
So when I block it, I think it's going to poof even more. And I got 220 yards. I think that's right. Yeah, 220 yards.
Cool.
Thank you. Then of course I have more stuff on my wheel. I'm always spinning.
Yes. I've got stuff on my wheel too that has been sitting there for a very long time. I was thinking about bringing it yesterday, but I didn't feel like, I thought it was too humid to like on my spinning wheel and all that stuff. And the bottom, not the foot, but like the screw is very loose and it comes out, and because I'm missing
yes,
that
that's
bolt,
true.
and so I'm always afraid that if I take it out that I'll lose that too. So
Because there are a couple of times you found it in the driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I think I'll just bring my spindle. So
Why don't you see if you can purchase another bolt from?
I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's getting very annoying.
Yeah.
Anyways,
That's scary. I'm gonna show you acquisition. Do you have acquisition?
I don't have acquisition, but can I just show real quick the Lola Crow cross stitch?
Of course.
We're working on. Well, I finished. Well, kind of finished clue 2. I realized that I'm missing one color. So
Still?
yeah, I thought I had them all.
Oh, me too.
So I finished clue 2. Clue 3 came out on Friday, so I'm gonna start that this week.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Thank you. So this is what it's looking like right now. So this one here was clue 1, and this is an Asian or Euro-Asian. How do you say a heron? A heron?
Yep.
Kind of like this. It has like a flat bill compared to our birds here. This is like a bluebird booby, I think it's called. It's very cute, but I'm missing the color for his little feet.
Oh.
So that's what's missing there. And then there's like a little bird sitting on his back. I haven't done any of the back stitching, so with the back stitching, you'll see the outline, you know, even better. So clue 3 is all over here, and it's a whole bunch of tiny little birds.
Nice.
Yeah.
I haven't had time to do any cross stitching since the last time I saw you.
That's okay.
Sadly. Well, sadly.
Yeah.
Because it's calling to me, but I just haven't had time. I had to prioritize.
Yeah. All right. So
Yes.
that was.
So when Revolution Yarn came, she was dyeing fiber, but she hasn't for a while. But she did bring some, so we've got some. So this is some of the color that I hope to be spinning. It's all broken up because I was using this to teach her how to drop spindle. So isn't the color brilliant?
It's beautiful.
So she wants to start up again, dyeing fiber and using locally grown wool, which will be really, really nice. So it'll be locally grown roving, like already made into roving.
Yeah.
So that'll be really super. And then she can dye different kinds of fleeces. This is from South American, what is it called? Peruvian yarn, Peruvian fiber.
Okay.
So yeah. And I had also ordered from her 2 skeins of sock yarn.
That's pretty.
Isn't it pretty? I know that's totally yours, but I got the last one. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
So this is the colors. It was a limited edition, and I wanted to get 2 because I thought it would be good for some kind of a shawl, but I was only able to get 1. And the other funny thing is, I guess I have a thing for this one colorway. This is not the same colorway, but very similar to her cabin. And I think I've purchased that cabin, log cabin or cabin
Sounds
something.
familiar. Yeah.
Cabin in the woods.
Yeah.
I think it's cabin in the woods. I purchased it twice because I forget and I keep getting drawn towards it. So I got this one as well, which is Beneath the Moss, and it's a similar colorway to Cabin in the Woods. So maybe I have issues. So that's all the stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be short and sweet today. Holy Hannah, it's only 38 minutes.
I know, guys.
And that's even with me going blah blah blah.
Well, on my whip cord, just real quick, for my whip go for this month here, I have to knit 2 pairs of slippers. So that's going to be my final for the month or 2.
That's like a, what do you call that? It's something like it's a soul breaker.
Yeah.
I had to stop following, sadly, my Whipco board. As I said, well,
yeah, because you want to concentrate on getting stuff done for your trip,
yeah,
which
for my
is
trip, and
completely
it's
understandable.
but it's I can't believe how stupid I was when I was making my plans for the 12 cast-ons.
It's okay.
Because I didn't. Well, I should be better than that. I should do better, think better than that.
Things happen, and there's always next year. Like I've been doing this Whipco thing for like 2 years now, and have I completed my whole boards every year? No, because life gets in the way.
That's true.
And then the new year starts, and you say, "I want to start again." Yeah.
I was watching Ange this morning when I was having my coffee, and she has her starts for June.
Yeah.
And I'll be able to cover all of her prompts. So one of her prompts is orange.
Yeah.
I have to finish spinning my 2 things from the Orange Glow collection. The other prompt was a sweater. Well, I have a plethora of sweaters that I want to finish or work on for my trip. She also had, oh gosh, what was the other one? I remember this morning and I wrote to her saying I could cover all the prompts, and now that was like hours ago. And
I guess
can't
you'll have
remember.
to go back and get the info.
Yeah, oh crap. Because I was able to cover all of them.
Knitting an old...
I think was it mitten? No, it couldn't have been mittens. Oh, I wish I could remember. I'm sorry. Anyway, if you watch Angela's latest podcast and her episode about June starts or June cast-ons or whatever
whips
it is.
or whatever to work on,
Yeah, then I'll be able to cover all of those prompts, and
That's
I'm very
good.
happy about that. But now I just can't remember what they are besides orange and sweaters. That's really sad. I'm getting old.
Go check out Ange's podcast. She'll tell you all the prompts.
She will. Anyway, so I guess that's it. Surprisingly,
I know.
Yeah.
I feel like we've both been very busy, so I think we've done quite a bit still for what we've because of life still being
it's not
live. So
bad. I was very happy to finally have a an FO.
yes,
It's been a long time.
that feels good. Is that a new
It's a new acquisition.
acquisition?
Yeah,
That's
so
very
I meant to
cute.
show this too. This is a long time ago. I would frequent 123 stitch
Yeah.
in the States on their website because they have beautiful patterns. And I guess I had checked the thing, notify me when you get it back.
Oh.
Because I got an email saying, notify me when you get it back, and you asked us to do that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't remember. But then I felt obligated to get the pattern.
Oh.
So, but which is okay. It's a real hardship, right? Like, isn't that pretty? So it's a pin cushion.
And you like chickens.
I like
That's
chickens.
That's like a really sweet little
It is.
chart. Yeah.
It is. So I really like it. So anyway, yeah, spring chickens pin keep.
Cool.
So I was very happy to oblige myself, my previous self, my historical self, by getting this package.
So I'm thinking, and I was going to put it in our little group,
Uh-oh.
just so it's out there. I'm not that I want everyone to participate, but
Uh-huh.
I'm just letting you know. So Lila's studio, I know you did you have her Nevermore chart.
Yes.
She also has the Quakers, like the
I have
summer.
all of them except the winter.
Do you really?
I do.
Okay. So I was watching the I can never say
Vegan.
Higgis Stitcher. Thank you.
From Winnipeg,
Yes,
Manitoba.
yes, and I need to find out more how she organizes and what she stitches. Anyways, and how. But she is planning. She has the Peace on Earth one, which is the winter one, and she is thinking of doing a start or a stitch along probably in July. She was saying,
Oh yeah.
and I was looking at it, and I was
It's
thinking about
beautiful.
it's gorgeous.
That's how I ended up buying Nevermore, because I
Yeah.
was looking for that one at Willtime to
Okay.
see if they had her patterns, and they did, and they had Nevermore, which I really like. So I got that, and I didn't get the Christmas Quaker one or the winter
the Peace
Quaker.
on Earth one, yeah.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
they
still,
do have it at Will Time then.
Well, they have her designs, but not that one.
Oh, not that one
Because I would
particular.
have. I would have.
Yeah. Oh, you
picked
were
it up.
okay.
Mhm.
Because they have. She's currently, or she's going to pull out her summer one. I think on June 20th, or June 21st, which is the first day of summer. So she's going to start working on the summer one again. But she's thinking of July starting the.
On the 25th of July.
Yeah, I think so. It's not the recent one or the one before. Is if you want to look more into it or look what she has to say or hear what she has to say about it.
Okay.
But yeah, and she pulls them out during that season.
I know.
Right?
She's
So-
really organized.
Very much, very organized.
I'm not organized. I have all the dreams, but I don't have much organization.
So yeah,
Mhm.
I might join along. I don't know. We'll see.
If
Mhm.
you can find the pattern, please let me know.
They have it at Traditional Stitches, but I was looking to see if they had it closer. Like I was hoping maybe Will Time would have it or something.
Maybe we
like
could
that.
ask them if they can
Yeah,
order it.
maybe.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, so Will Time, pay attention. We're going to contact you. I'm sure you're thrilled to bits if you watch our show.
yeah.
Our show. Our show.
So those are our plans. Those are what we've been working on,
Mhm.
and I'm sure we'll have tons more next time we meet. And it'll be an hour long to satisfy Robin.
Oh no, that's okay. To satisfy Robin. Maybe I'll have another FO. Wouldn't that be
Maybe
amazing?
I'll have another.
Maybe
FO.
you'll have one.
Wow,
I
that'll be
know.
amazing. Maybe my cardigan will be done by then. We'll see.
Maybe, yeah. We're gonna go camping this summer too.
Yes,
This month. Sorry, this month.
the
Yeah.
end of the last weekend of June.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice.
It will be nice. Yeah. So we can eat marshmallows and knit.
You don't eat marshmallows.
Well, you just didn't give me any.
You told me you didn't like them.
I love marshmallows.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I just don't. I said I usually burn them when I eat them. So
Oh.
they're usually charcoal.
Well, that's why I didn't bring them because you said you didn't like
I
marshmallows.
love marshmallows.
Well, for heaven's
I
sake.
don't like s'mores.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but I like straight up.
Oh.
I like straight up graham crackers by themselves. I
Right.
like straight up chocolate by itself. And I
Okay.
love marshmallows by themselves, but I don't like them combined into s'mores.
You don't like it when they're touching.
No.
Okay.
It's not that they're touching. It's just the flavor.
Anyways.
I wonder what goes through her head when she's thinking about things about me. Oh, we need to get a Vulcan mind. Anyway, so we should probably let you go because we're just blah blah blahing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thank you very much for joining us today. I hope you did. I hope you're still awake. So thank you. And if you like what you saw so far,
Yeah.
please like and subscribe. I know we're not necessarily the really calm type of people. We don't have calm voices. You know, you
No,
see this
because we're
podcast?
very excited about what we do. That's what it is.
I know. And sometimes I'm so excited I can hardly stand it. So
And sometimes she's so excited, we, without realizing, get involved in it until we're like at the other end and we're like, what just happened? What did we just do? So anyways.
yeah. So anyway, so I hope you come back. I hope we didn't scare you. I hope you come back. Thank you for staying with us for a little bit, and happy knitting or happy
Yes.
crafting, whatever it is you're working on. And enjoy. I hope you have a nice summer. I hope your house, you have no threat of
Yeah.
fire. That's really awful.
Yeah.
And I guess we will see you next time. So stay safe. Take care. Bye.
Bye.